It's just a true fact. Most dead people will never have their life shared to anyone, but I swore Rena I would tell her story. Dear Rena, the loveliest girl I knew. We went to boarding school together, and I was her best friend, and that was everything to both of us. I still remember the day we snuck out and hunted for strawberries, and how sweet the warm, red fruit with sun and sugary juice in every bite tasted. I still remember how brave she was. Our world was filled with fae, and I know yours isn't, but ours is a beautiful place where people believe in things like that because they're true. Fae are a militant race, and you just know they're territorial, so although it was a bit of a shock when they invaded, it made sense when we thought about it. When we found out about that war, Rena looked shocked. That night, I awoke to her sneaking out of our window. I asked what she was doing and she said, "Marilla, I'm saving us." Her night dress was so thin and frail, and she was frail like a night dress when she perched on that windowsill, but I could see a burning fire in her eyes. I remember that morning when everyone was looking for Rena and I just got my skirt on and told the teachers I didn't know where she went. I remember when we evacuated the school because Fae warriors had invaded and we weren't safe, and I remember the girl in our sanctuary with the flaming, bright green eyes, and I remember that she must have been Rena, but she looked aged. She looked more mature. She looked stronger. I wish I had run over and embraced her, but I was scared and I could hardly move, and so I didn't even talk to her, but didn't tear my eyes away from her either. That was the last time I saw Rena living. At her funeral, they laid her in a coffin with her sword next to her, and her eyes were closed and she looked so peaceful, and I felt like the fire that came from her eyes had vanished from her and caught onto my heart. Really, I felt physical pain when she looked so calm, because Rena wasn't calm, she was wild and free and dead. Rena was dead and there was nothing I could do about it. Serena Fortimer, a girl who only embodied her first name when she wasn't around any longer to defy it. And you know, the name Marilla means shining sea, but if I ever shone, I was only reflecting Rena's bright flames. Rena, my warrior princess who kept all of us fighting against the Fae. Dear Rena, I wish you were here alongside me, but I, Marilla, the girl who couldn't before have held a spear to save her life. I will continue to battle at the front lines for your sake. We will win this war eventually, Rena.